Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright, and this is a healing technique video where I'm going to show you a new healing technique that I created for this triplet group energy healing set that we're doing right now. The theme of the triplet healing set is heal your mind for focus and learning, and this is one of those healing techniques that helps the theme. So I would say if you are about to use this video and you haven't repaired your aura or unblocked your grounding yet today, I would suggest you do that first, because aura repair and unblocking grounding is what I would say is like your good daily minimum amount of maintenance. Okay, so if you haven't repaired your aura, you haven't unblocked your grounding, chances are you need to, and chances are that's the best use of your time. Okay. And what we're going to do is going to help focus. It's going to help you to clear distracting, negative, repeating patterns. Because it's funny, like, you know, with focus, sometimes it's very easy to get distracted. And, you know, there are these repeating patterns that you may not quite understand. You know, why does that always happen to me? And I was reading the participants and reading myself too, because, you know, I'm human, I have these issues as well. And so I noticed that people will have distracting, negative, repeating patterns that just happen over and over and over and over. And generally, actually, they start in past lives. And it's just this sort of conglomeration of old energy blocks that were never cleared from, say, 4 or 5 different lifetimes, you know? I mean, we have a lot more lifetimes than that generally if you're old enough to care about this stuff. But yeah, it just takes like complementary baggage in a couple lifetimes to make like a repeating negative pattern. And that can really make it much harder to focus, because you're like, okay, I'm at A, I'm gonna go to B. And then all of a sudden you're like, A, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y. You know, like, what's wrong with me? I can't get to B, you know? So that's what we're gonna work on in this healing video. And I'm gonna do it, make it short, ish, I'm sure. And I hope. So that you could do this video several times if you feel it's healthy and gentle for you, or you can just do it once, whichever you want. In the healing yesterday, we only did it once. We did this technique, we did 1 round of this technique. But probably I would think in the Sunday healing and the Tuesday healing, we'll probably do it more than once, because people will be more and more ready to clear more and more about this issue. Okay. So again, this is to help with your focus. But I think it's going to help actually in a lot of different ways, you know, that we'll discover together over time. So if you're working this video and then you realize like, whoa, this helped, you know, it helped this or it helped this, please do put in the comment section, because it's always fascinating to learn, you know, through people's real experiences, how many different things a certain technique will help. Okay, but it's super easy. You'll be pleased to see how easy it is. So just double check your grounding real quick. Make sure you have a nice wide grounding going all the way down to the core of the earth that flows downward nicely. Quick double check your aura. Make sure it's whole and fully healed. If there are any rips and tears, maybe just pause the video and heal them up. Or, you know, if you need a walkthrough, go to my repair video. Redo your buffer zones real quick. Okay. And if you don't know what they are, that gold energy or buffer zones video will set you up. Okay. So now, distracting, negative, repeating patterns. I would suggest that there are an infinite number of ways you can imagine it. You know, the simpler, the more fun, the better. But the way I tend to see these distracting, negative, repeating patterns is like some kind of a shape. And it's like you just keep going around, you know, around and around. So maybe it's like a square and the corners are like groups of baggage, and you just go from, you know, say judgment to, you know, feeling betrayed to frustration to feeling tired to judgment to feeling betrayed to feeling tired. You know, it's like, so you can just imagine one negative repeating pattern that really messes with your focus. And you don't have to know what it is, you know, like just just let your subconscious wisdom rocket here, you know? But just imagine some kind of shape that represents, you know, this distracting negative repeating pattern that you have that is healthy and gentle for you to clear right now, right? So it's just one of these patterns that you have, repeating patterns. So mine this time looks kind of like a diamond, you know, with 4 points. So it's like a square that's turned. But, you know, it doesn't matter. Whatever shape you have imagined, like a circle or a square or, you know, whatever. Or, you know. And so then all you have to do is melt it away. That's it. So you could say, if you're at all unsure of it, just say, angels, can you help me do this? You know, but it's just like, you know, for me, it's just like a bunch, it's like this cube, but then it's sort of, you know, heavy and black and kind of tall, you know, so I just use lots of gold light. And you just take your time. And if you feel spacey at all, recheck your grounding. And you can say, angels, can you help me do this if you feel like it's a little weird for you? But for me, it doesn't feel weird, you know, the shape kind of gets smaller and smaller and like shorter and shorter. And so just, you know, and if you're uncomfortable with using your hands, you know, gold light coming out of your hands and your fingertips to melt it with gold light, you can imagine like you have a garden hose that shoots out gold light or a flamethrower that shoots out gold fire. But you just want to melt this shape that represents one distracting negative repeating pattern that you have. And again, it's just a bunch of energy blocks from probably various past lives and maybe some of this life. I always make noises if I'm clearing something big. Mine's almost gone. And we can do a different technique too that's kind of fun if you have a little bit left. You know, make like a gold basin or a little gold tub container full of gold universal healing energy, just like what was coming out of your hands, but just make a tub full of it, like water, you know, and then just dunk that shape in the tub of gold water and just let the shape totally melt in the tub of gold water. And again, this shape represents a distracting, negative, repeating pattern that you have that's messing with your ability to focus. Nice. So mine fully melted. If yours didn't fully melt yet, you can just say, angels, can you help me melt this? You know, and just hand it to them. Okay, and then you can go ahead and you know, hand them the basin of gold light if you want, or just blow it up, let it destroy that way. Okay, and to end this one, just reground, you know, make a brand new grounding, red, orange, or yellow. And this could be helping you to bring in a lot of new energy to do this. So, you know, just make sure that you're unblocked up here above your head. A lot of times when you're bringing in new energy, it comes in from the top in, your energy that's new for you. So it might be some kind of rainbow colored energy. So if you have a couple energy blocks up here, that might feel kind of weird because all the energy is like clogging with the energy blocks. So just maybe some extra gold light up here to finish up. So that way the energy can come in very smoothly. And, you know, it's just your energy. You're bringing in new energy. New ability to focus. Okay, cool. Good job, guys. What you did is you cleared one distracting, negative, repeating pattern. Or maybe if I was going too slow for you, you cleared two in the video. All right, good job, guys. Bye.